Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the RWA Chop Shop. And gents, I've just been actually tweeted by Jonathan James Spear, the advocate of Christopher Dozer. He said, Rob Massey, your unbalanced messiah is here tonight. Christopher Dozer will destroy Chris Pyro, and his actions, that is Christopher Dozer's actions, will take effect at RWA Elite status.
Introducing first, weighing in at 170 pounds, from the Comedy Town USA, the funny man, Devin Blaze.
Well,
we got some white coats over here.
those are the gentlemen that will be...
Just like the one that he's wearing almost.
Those will be the ones that will be committing either Mike Gracá or Devin Blaze here tonight. Now, these two have had it in for each other since the Thanksgiving Throwdown. Devin Blaze cost Mike Gracá a chance at the Triple Crown Championship. Mike Gracá was in the Final Four in the Thanksgiving Throwdown. Devin Blaze was the one that pulled him over the top rope and to the floor, eliminating him from that match, a match that Christopher Dozer ended up winning at number 30. Gracá and Blaze have been feuding with each other for the last couple of weeks. So much so, Jimmy, you've had to get involved to stop Mike Gracá from beating the hell out of Devin Blaze.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm just trying to do the right thing for a young man who may have lost his way a little bit.
And his opponent.
And I mean, Bobby, you've been here for a while.
Hailing from the fifth
Mike
floor
Gracá has not
of
been the same
hospital,
since the concussion at Legacy 6.
Mind Eraser, Mike
I have seen Mike Gracá transform many times since his comings up here in the RWA, and I gotta tell you, I'm not sure I recognize that fella anymore.
Mike Gracá is on a mission here tonight. He has said on Facebook and Twitter that he does not want to go back. And a student of J.P. Hansen, Mike Gracá ended up. You can see that he's a little bit different as he walks past his former sensei. And Blaze is going to start hot. And the bell is sounded. We are underway. Bell is not sounded. We're waiting for it to ring, and there it is.
You say these two have had it in for one another. You're not lying. Wasting a no time is Mike Gracá and the funny man, Devin Blaze.
Come on, Mike.
Jim, I haven't seen that look in your face in a long time. Actually, since probably your last match, you seem a little, more than a little frustrated over there.
I'm not frustrated. I'm just, you know, the whole thing is that, you know, I've tried to.
Oh, what a forearm!
Okay. I've tried to really to spend some time with Mike Gracá. Unfortunately, a lot of what I say he's not hearing and comprehending.
Chops back
And he's
and
just
forth.
absolutely just going to town with each other right here.
You want to talk about Mike Gracá being a student of two of the best wrestlers that I have personally seen in the ring, and one would be my broadcast partner, J.P. Hansen. The other would be
Big stunner right there.
J.T. Dunn. Off the ropes goes Devin Blaze, and over the top! Right out in front of us. Mike Gracá is really has it in for Devin Blaze here. He's going to leave it all in the ring.
Focus! Focus! See, there's no reason to be doing anything like that.
And you can hear, folks, this is almost managerial type of stuff being shouted from commentary here. And Mike Gracá is using the outside, using the 10 count by Tony P to beat down Devin Blaze.
Taking unnecessary risks.
And another stunner takes Mike Gracá to the outside as he was jacked up on the top rope.
Smartly, right before he took that impact, he was placing a mouth guard into his mouth that might have saved his teeth right there.
Not only that, Mike Gracá has the mouth guard to protect against more concussions, try to keep his jaw in one place.
You're talking about two individuals here in this matchup, guys, that have been known to have little regard for themselves in these kind of endeavors. I can understand why you'd want to coach young Gracá.
Well, you know, I really just think that he has a lot of potential. I think that he, you know, some of the things that have happened to him have been very unfounded. And, you know, I mean, he needs to focus.
Two-time RWA Triple Crown champion, the longest reigning television champion when that title was still around. And Mike Gracá is a guy that when he won his title, our first broadcast night, Bobby Rossi, at Dynasty in 2013, I mean, everybody was so ecstatic for Mike Gracá, and then slowly it started to go sideways. Meanwhile, Devin Blaze is a guy who went from the tag team division to the singles division, got himself the Hype Championship, and has just been dominant.
Oh, beautiful right there.
Cover of one,
driver.
2, and a kick out just at 2.
Focus, Mikey.
you mentioned things segueing sideways for Gracá, and I would say that's around the same time that he started to develop a mean streak. A mean streak that most would consider a necessary evil just to stay afloat in this business.
Devin Blaze with the forearm right to the,
what's he
side
going
of the
for
neck.
here?
Blaze climbing to the
What the hell
second
he's
rope.
doing. Oh,
Is it going to be a top rope stunner?
Looking for that stunner.
And it is a top rope
Whippersnapper.
stunner. Mike Gracá is both dazed and confused in the corner. Here comes the cannonball.
The tetrahydra cannonball at that.
And Devin Blaze in full control here. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out just at 2. Mike Gracá, you can see him trying to shake the cobwebs almost off of the whiplash there, that stunner.
Devin Blaze calls that stunner off the second rope, the death to Smoochie.
Although he's deemed the funny man, he seems to be all business right now. He's just got a focused and stern attack on Mike Gracá, but I feel as though he's taking him a little too lightly.
And Mike Gracá is just, you wonder if he's really as hurt as he seems, or is he playing a little bit of possum trying to goat Devin Blaze out of the ring. We've seen Gracá do that before. Big chop to Mike Gracá on the outside. Gracá follows up with a chop. Forearm by Devin Blaze, and this is going to go from
Hard forearms here, man.
a wrestling match to just a brawl. Being caught. Gracá! Oh my God!
Suplex on the outside of the ring.
Almost as good as his mentor.
Hey.
I said almost.
He actually throws a better one than I do.
Oh,
Much more clean.
That's actually saying something. That's a hell of a compliment. Devin Blaze is caught up in that chair, and Tony P's up to 7. Up to 8. Both men need to get in the ring to break the count. Devin Blaze does. Both men do break the count. As Blaze tries to get to his feet before Gracá does a forearm. Both men on a knee. Jim, I'll ask you from a strictly wrestling standpoint, for both guys, what's the option? They've beaten the hell out of each other right now. I know that you're more focused on Mikey than you are Devin Blaze, but, I mean, what's the strategy at this point? You've given each other pretty much all that you have, or at least the majority of what you have. Big clothesline by Mike Gracá takes down Devin Blaze.
You have to reach down and get some more. That's what you have to do. You have to reach down and get some more. You have to be able to give more than what you're giving right now.
Gracá trying to fire up this crowd, get them behind him. Looks like he's grabbing his knee. I don't know if he has a severe limp, but his left knee seems to be bothering him.
Looks to be looking for something here.
Is he going for just a standing vertical on the outside?
Suplex on the apron.
Going for another one, and
Jesus.
Devin Blaze blocks 2. Does hit a vertical suplex. Gracá breaks both ropes and then hit the apron.
That hurts.
There is nothing but pine on the outside of the apron there, folks. There's no padding on that part of the mat. Devin Blaze just dragging Mike Gracá around. And this is not first person in the straitjacket. He has to win the match.
It's not first person in the straitjacket.
He has to win the match via pinfall or submission first.
At this point, I believe Tony P has the authority to take matters into his own hands.
And Tony's saying you got to bring him back in the ring. And these guys are stuffing Mike Gracá into a straitjacket. This isn't. And Tony's trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And I don't know. I mean, with everything we've seen here tonight, maybe shenanigans should be called here.
I don't know, but our crowd seems to be stuck in amazement, as am I. This is as unorthodox as one could get.
Gracá wouldn't be able to move his shoulders if he can get pinned. His shoulders are locked up. And Gracá's trapped here. Inside that straitjacket, just working on the arm. Gracá's free. Gracá broke, much like Harry Houdini, broke out of that straitjacket.
Well, they didn't tie it up. Oh, what's he doing? He might be looking for that Queen German.
Oh, my God! And a bridge. And Tony's saying not with the jacket on. He's not gonna allow it with the jacket on. That's a good call by Tony.
That's a great call by Tony P.
That's a great call by our official here, Tony P. That's the second best call that we have seen here tonight. A judgment call. And Tony was frustrated with the straitjacket from the get-go. This crowd, sellout crowd here at the Chop Shop, trying to get behind Mike Gracá.
I must commend Handsome Jimmy for keeping his cool in a situation like this. If that were my protege, if that were my client, someone I had hopes of managing, believe me, I'd be beside myself at this moment.
Well, you know what? There's really not much I can do for him while I'm over
Devin Blaze
here.
went for a kick, and Mike Gracá, it was missed. There's a shot right to the jaw. Blaze rings the arm, goes for a kick again. Gracá ducks. Shot right to the leg, takes down the funny man.
Hits that kick.
Gracá's going to the second rope. And
the trust fall.
cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That was insane, a trust fall from the second rope. And well, fitting an insane move for this type of match. There's what you were talking about earlier, Jimmy. That was the digging down deep, and Gracá's going for that Mohawk driver. Devin Blaze underhooks. Tiger bomb, cover 1, 2, no, 1, and Gracá kicked out at 1. Gracá was able to roll through. Blaze is going for that Tiger bomb again. Hits it again. 1, 2, and a kick out.
The resolve of young Gracá proves to be the caveat here in this matchup. I don't think Blaze could pull anything else out of his arsenal. It seems as if he's shown all his cards so far in this matchup.
Gracá chops Devin Blaze. And the CMS! Here's a cover. That's going to do it. 1, 2, and no!
My God.
Blaze kicked out of the CMS.
Come on.
A move that has won championships here in RWA. Devin Blaze dug down and was able to kick out.
Well, Rob, think of it like this. If you had to be, committed to a mental institution after this matchup, I'm pretty sure you'd be kicking out of instinct too.
Shot to the jaw with a forearm. Mike Gracá has Devin Blaze up on the top turnbuckle. Gracá hits another chop. Devin Blaze catches Mike Gracá into that. That's a dragon sleeper. And Mike Gracá, if he submits, he's going to Butler, and he's not going to be visiting. He'll be a permanent resident. And Gracá's gone limp. That's 1. If Gracá's arm drops twice, that straitjacket's going back on. That's 2. And Mike Gracá's still alive. Look at the leverage we'll put in by Devin Blaze. Very well executed dragon sleeper. Gracá rolls Devin Blaze through, is able to escape. There's the Kingslayer. That could be it. Gracá cover 1, 2, and Gracá kicks out at 2. He didn't taunt the crowd enough to get the strength behind the finisher.
Come on, Mikey.
Gracá just ate the Kingslayer, all joking aside, and was able to kick out. Devin Blaze has Gracá up on the shoulders as a torture rack. And knee to the face. Gracá's up on his feet, off the ropes goes Gracá. There's a running knee. Cover 1, 2, 3. Gracá wins. Devin Blaze is going to Butler. Wait a minute. Wait. The boss is out here. He hit him with a running knee, and it's. And T-Sing doesn't go for a move like that.
Well, I don't understand what that means.
What? T-Sing restart the match.
The objective is to pin your opponent for 3 seconds.
It's a running knee. That's
an illegal knee.
Are you shitting me?
And Handsome Jimmy Nexus is beside himself. And T Phoenix, who's the chairman of the board, has ordered to start this match again. And what the hell is going on? A knee drop is legal in wrestling.
You're not restarting the match. You're not going to restart the match.
I mean, we've known our fair share of illegal moves in this industry. I mean, this is what T Phoenix has been doing lately, and Gracá's going back after Devin Blaze. Tony hasn't restarted the match yet. Officially, the boss is saying to restart it.
Yeah, let's just throw all the fucking rules out the window. Come on.
Jimmy Hansen is beside himself right now.
Look, I can understand his
And
concern.
it's a roll up. The match has been restarted by T Phoenix. There's a roll up and a 3 count. And Devin Blaze wins the match. Blaze wins the restarted match with a schoolboy. This is more than just, and I was joking a little bit with shenanigans. This is once again T Phoenix using his power of authority to help the people that he doesn't like. And wait a minute,
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Hansen's going in there, and Hansen's trying to help Gracá out of the ring.
Look at that.
Oh my God, the Kingslayer to JP Hansen.
Wait a minute. It just seems as if this whole thing is unfolding before our very eyes. Look, I'm not one to criticize anymore. Management's got their way of doing things, but this is uncalled for.
Gracá's trying to fight his way out of this. He won the match. Knee is a knee. It's not an illegal maneuver.
I'll be honest, your mohawk made you look like a bit of a tool. Now see you later.
Jimmy got hit with a Kingslayer. Gracá's being committed.
I got a little present for you. A nice wrapped candy for ya.
I'm slightly at a loss for words here. I'm not quite sure what to make of what's been going on.
I'm gonna go check on Jim. Jimmy's getting himself up. He got hit with a Kingslayer, and Gracá's being escorted out. And Gracá's being deadlifted. Hansen's trying to help his former student. I don't. This whole night has been a whole slew of what the hell is going on, and Hansen's trying to stop the doctors, whoever the white coach, from taking Mike Gracá out of the arena. We're going to try to sort this out. We'll be right back.
Ladies
Rob
and
Massey
gentlemen.
and Bob Rossi. We'll be right back.
We're not going anywhere.